absolutely at the front of the assault by the hard Brexiteers. Just tell us a little bit about what it's been like, and then we'll talk about your article in the Mail on Sunday.
It's brought out a side of society that the dark clouds are definitely gathering, and it's...
That's Gina Miller. People who don't know Gina Miller, she is the lady that brought up the case about it has to go through Parliament for the government basically to invoke Article 50. Now, what she's done is well within the law, and what she's done is actually correct, unfortunately. And what they've done is they've played a blinder. This is where I go on about elitists and how they play us and what they do and how they play the game and how they really do abuse the working people. Now, what she's just said there is a valid point, but this is my point. Why has she been put as the front person to head this campaign, to fight what she thinks is right, basically to fight for the Remain campaign and the elitists? Well, let's have a look at her. She wasn't born in England, no problem, but she is, you know, a UK citizen. Okay, right, fine. She is black, as I am white. Political correctness. How dare we even challenge her? Oh God, even this post is probably racist. Anyway, just saying, okay? These are obvious points we must bring out. Now, she's married to Alan Miller, who is a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire. Fair play to them both, done well for themselves. Nothing wrong with that. She speaks the Queen's English. She is the higher class, the elitist. They come in all different forms, trust me. Alright, now, these people are trying to stop what we voted for. But, as she states, there is an elephant in the room. And there is an elephant in the room, and it's a big elephant. It was an advisory referendum, okay? It wasn't a binary. So advisory means, basically, our opinion doesn't mean anything. I voted to leave, by the way, okay? I'm just being honest. They don't have to do anything within Parliament. They can keep us in the EU. Okay, they have to do something because they know there's going to be a massive backlash. So, I've seen in other interviews where she says she's paid for this lawsuit herself, and, well, she's got the money to, isn't she? She's an elitist. And she's had some help from some friends. Who are these friends? I want to know, please tell me. Do they involve people like Richard Branson? Is he just chucking a fiver in so you can get the bus to the court? Or is he putting a couple of million in so he can keep his assets within the EU? I wonder. I really do wonder. Because I'm starting to lose my rag with these elitists. But they play the law very well. Obviously, they know the law. They write the law. Do we live in a democracy? No, we don't. Get over yourselves. Okay? Right. From the beginning, David Cameron. I am stepping down as Prime Minister because the people's wish is they wish to leave the EU, and I think it's the right thing to do. Oh, well done, mate. Respect. No, you're a prick. You stepped down so you didn't have to invoke Article 50. Stalling method. Theresa May comes in. A Remainer. Voted in by her Conservative friends, shall we say? I'm not a fan of Conservative or Labour Party, right? Or any party, right? So voted in by her little friends. She's fighting for the working people. Yes. Is she? Is she really? Or is she part of it? This is what I mean, alright? I'm not a nut job, okay? Some people might think I am, so what? But anyway, I'm just seeing what I'm observing, alright? And seeing some facts here. Is she stalling it? Are they part of the same plan? And really, they didn't get the result they wanted. The majority of the elitists want Remain because it's better for their corporations. Immigration is better for them because it, in the end, brings cheap labour. Oh, we have a minimum wage. You idiots. Yes, but they take away your rights of weekend pay. They take away nightly pay. Most jobs now legally pay, right, with the same wage as they do at night. And I'm talking the low end scale, right, not your middle class jobs, okay? So don't start having a go at me saying, no, they don't. right? They do. All right, I've been there, right? Agencies are flourishing with immigration because they get to pay the minimum wage for jobs that should be, you know, 3 or 4 quid extra an hour. Now they're paying minimum wage for it. Brilliant. But the minimum wage goes up because it's an EU law. So it sounds all perfect. No, it's smokescreen and mirrors, people. Wake up. All right? Okay, this woman is put in place, right? Because, yes, she wasn't born in England, but she is a UK citizen. Yes, she is black as I am white. Oh, but if I challenge her, I'm racist. So probably this is racist. Political correctness, yet again. Money pumped into her. She's a clever woman. She obviously knows her stuff. She's done everything within the law. You can't argue, if I'm honest. But it's the way they do it. This is my point. Okay? They don't have to do shit now. We do not live in a democracy. If people think what we say matters and they will listen, no. We, at this present time, are working for them. They're not working for us. It should be they work for us. Okay? They represent us, which means they represent the majority. That is a democracy. We live, okay, in an undemocratic system. I'm still yet to work out a proper name for it because I want to come up with something different. I call it evil capitalism stroke socialism, champagne socialism with a bit of communism and I don't know, elitist rule, dictatorship. I don't know. I'll think of something. I'll come out with it. All right. But the point is this. Okay, the facts are there. Yes. All right. It wasn't a advisory referendum, so they're looking at not getting us out of the EU. Even if they do, we will stay in the single market and immigration will stay. Fact. So they've got one where they were trying not to get us out of the EU at all. Their final solution. Shit, the people are not having it. Right. What we do is we leave, invoke Article 50, but we're staying in the single market because that's the best we could do. All right, because it's down to the politicians and they represent us. Remember, all right, and okay, we keep the immigration because that's good for my little mate John who owns this company and he can keep getting the cheap labour that he does and we can keep exploiting immigrants like we do, all right, where they're living in houses where 10 of them are in one room, which I think is not fair. Okay, I am not against the people, okay, or the immigrants. I'm against the system. And I do not agree with immigration because it exploits me and it exploits the immigrant. Just speak to a lot of the Eastern Europeans, okay, that are homeless over in the UK. Just have a look at that. Have a look at the terrorism. Have a look at Turkey that are basically saying, you don't let us in the EU, do you know what, I'm going to let 3 million people into Europe. And guess where they're heading for? You guessed it, the UK. Because when the next election comes, you all underestimate Mr. Corbyn, who might have a chance of getting in. And guess what he'll do? Come on, immigrants, I love you. Oh shit, we've got ISIS members everywhere. Didn't think of that one, did I? You see, me as a patriot is not calling all immigrants bad. I'm not calling all immigrants ISIS. There are genuine problems in the Middle East thanks to Western interfering within the Middle East. That's facts. That's who I am, right? People know me for that. I've been to most of these war zones. I've fought in them, right? Or been a volunteer trying to help. Okay, so understand this. They are playing us. Us, people that voted leave, keep fighting. We have just stepped off the line with our vote. Means shit. Keep fighting and let them know, within the law, I must say that because you know what? If I get stopped again, I don't want that again, do I? Right, within the law, okay, play them at their own game. Start to learn. Unfortunately, I'm not clever enough, all right, to learn all this law stuff. Some of you are out there and you're not using it. Start using it. There's a lot of clever working class people out there. Start using your brains, people. I'm just a talker and I put the facts out there. That's what I do. There's a lot more of you out there that are a lot cleverer than me that can fight these people properly. Help us. That's me for Saturday. I quite enjoyed that vlog. Thank you.